Right, so once again we are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today I thought we'd check out the new default helicopter because I don't think we've made a video on it yet, have we? I can't remember if we've made a video on it. Let's just turn down the volume here. There's a lot of FS traffic. Now the flights I've done with FS traffic, there's been barely anything in the air, right? And then now look at this. Look at all this going on, right? That is pretty crazy. FS traffic doing its thing. As you can see, 100% density, it's working. So yeah, just a little side note there on this video. So yeah, today we're in Rio and we're going to be doing a little flight around Christ the Redeemer and down towards the coast sort of thing. It's not the best day today. We've got quite a bit of fog and some heavy cloud coming over us, but it's on real world weather, so this is the real world weather. I just thought we'd check out this little helicopter because it is pretty sick, and I think we might fly over to that airport and check out the FS traffic as well on the way back. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Let's jump into the cockpit and get started, shall we? Right, so first of all we need our master on, put our strobe lights, fuel pump. We'll just click all this on. Doesn't really matter. Nav lights, landing lights, we'll put them on. The anti-ice, we'll just leave it on cold. There we go. So we've got that. Turn the magneto on and engine plasma. Then all we need to do is, should be, if we can get to it, start engine switch. Have to lean forward a little bit and maybe inject a little bit of fuel. There we go. And we have started. So we'll put the fuel all the way in. There we go. The rotors are spinning up. Just checking our oil pressure and everything is good. Yep, we've got plenty of fuel for our little flight today. I'm going to zoom back so you can see as much as possible. Can't open the doors or shut the doors, unfortunately, so yeah, we'll just pretend we've got a VIP in today. Ooh, what's all this? Yeah, we've got our VIP in today and they are wanting a personal tour of Christ the Redeemer, so yeah, let's do that. Right, so we're going to add the collective here. With some throttle. And hopefully we should start lift off pretty soon. Oh, there we go. And we're up. So goodbye to the helipad. It's a nice little helipad location here. If we just turn to the side, let's just have a look. It's like right on the top of a hill. You've got to drive up this massive bank and then there's a car park at the top. That is pretty cool. I do like that. So yeah, pretty low visibility, but never mind, we will make it work. So let's head up to Christ the Redeemer and have a look at this thing. Now it's the first time I've been here in the sim as well, so I didn't actually know this part of the world had been remastered sort of thing, or whether it was just in to begin with. I can't remember. Nevertheless, it's a pretty cool part of the world here in Rio. So we can actually get pretty close to this. I think you can land on the platform, but I'm not going to try that in case we just sink through and crash. We can't get back up again. So yeah, this default helicopter is a pretty good starting point for, you know, getting into helicopters. So I do like it. I'm getting used to it, I think. I think I'm doing it correct. Time will tell. Here we go. Just back off a little bit so we can just come into a little bit of a hover here. Yeah, I think we can land on this platform, but I'm not going to risk it. Definitely not. But look at that. That is pretty cool. We'll just head around it here in a fashion where we can still see it nose on. Let's do that. See if we can control it like a drone. So there's the contrail up there, just off to his left arm. So yeah, FS traffic is working better than I thought it was, because the flights I've had with it, it hasn't really been doing much. So I've been a little on the fence about the whole add-on. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Look at this sight that Christ the Redeemer has sitting on top of this hill. What a great view. What a brilliant view. Right, we're going to do a little bit of a dive here. Whoa, 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 whoa. And go down the seafront. That is not how I wanted to do that. I was hoping to do that a bit more elegant. Let's have a play around with this helicopter. There we are. Getting some speed up now. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure what this is, if this is like a racetrack or Olympic track or something, but if someone let us know what that is, if you live in Rio, do let me know. So we're going to come left along the coast here. Just juggling the collective and the throttle to keep our altitude and control. Coming along this lovely beach. There's some good beaches in Rio. Wow, the terrain is a little bit dodgy. I'm not sure whether there's a hill right there in real life on that road. See Christ the Redeemer up in the corner there. So if we take a quick look at the map, actually we'll pull up the on-screen map so we're not taking our eyes away. So to get to the airport, we need to follow this round. We'll just follow the coast. We'll cut through these hills here, I think. And we'll take a look at FS traffic, shall we? Try and get a little bit of speed up now. And cut through these hills. There's a lot of buildings here, isn't there? This fog is pretty pretty cool to be flying in. A little bit dangerous probably in real life, but just tap the top of the branches of the trees there. Now yeah, this is a cool place to fly a helicopter, I have to admit. This is a cool place to fly a helicopter. Just like I say, a shame about the fog. So we'll go at the airport, I think, have a look at the traffic, and then fly back to the heliport to drop our VIP back off. So where are we going here? Yep, we're heading in the right direction. We're going to get there pretty sharpish actually. Some crazy looking mountain ranges around here on the coast. To be on the coast and have some crazy mountain ranges like this, it's pretty cool. Should really trim because my arm is starting to hurt a little bit, but we'll just leave it for now. Let's see if we get to see some traffic coming in. So is there actually anything landing right now? No, I think something might have just took off, came in. Yeah, something's just landed, so we'll see that taxiing. We'll do a flyover. Oh, there's something over there. There's a plane over there, yeah. So we'll just pretend we've got permission to fly over the airport here. I mean, there's no traffic coming in, so we should be fine. See what FS traffic there is. There's, you see there's one on the taxiway. Yeah, this airport is pretty full. That's good to see. Goal there. Nice. It's good to see it's actually working now. It didn't seem to be working last time I did a flight. Right, so we'll head back up to the helipad now and try and pull off a nice smooth landing. Just fly over the city buildings. If we just head in this direction, we should be straight for the helipad. That is a cool looking building. What is that? Wow. That is cool. This thing is pretty nippy, I've got to admit. Well, we're doing 90 knots. Been flying around at 90 knots. That is not bad for a little helicopter. Try and bring the throttle down a little bit because we are revving high. Yeah, I think it's on this mountain range, isn't it? I think this is the one it was. There's some more traffic up ahead. Yeah, so we'll just slow it back a little bit here. Yeah, there's the helipad right there in front of us. So we'll bring it down a little bit. We want to keep the helipad in our view at all times, so we don't hit a mountain. So I'm just in a hover now. There we go, brought it back and see where we need to be. I'm I'm going to keep it on this right side, just so it's easier for me to see. Here we go. Bring it down nicely, nice and smoothly. Just keep an eye out on our right in case we come into some trees. I doubt it though. Get towards the pad a little bit more here. So that was a nice little flight there. I enjoyed that. Just bring the throttle back up a little bit. Let's get it nice and slow. Right over the pad. We'll come into the middle a little bit here. Nice and soft for our VIP. Look at that, that was lovely. So we'll bring the throttle all the way down, bring the collective down, let the RPMs drop before we take out the mixture, and there we go. Oh, lovely shot of the moon there as well. Right, the RPMs fell, we'll just cut out the fuel. Turn off the plasma and magnetos. We'll let that come down a little bit. Turn off our lights. We'll turn off all the instruments, and then we will just pull the rotor brake to slow them rotors right down. To a stop. There we go. Brilliant. That was awesome. Right, thank you very much for joining us in this little flight. I think that was a good flight there. And I hear another plane getting ready to take off or coming into distance. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us on that flight, and I'll see you guys in the next one.